So close your eyes for me. I'm just going to check your lids and lashes first. Look up. To your left. Look down.
Sometimes you can have some retinal damage which isn't picked up on the coloured image, and you'll see it on the black and white. So that's why you have two of them. So that is your retina. In the centre, well, a little bit off to the side, you have your optic nerve. So the nerve takes all the information and sends it to the brain. In the centre, you have the fovea, and it's within the macular area. And that controls your central vision, gives you the ability to read, gives you colour perception. Both eyes working together nice and clear?
Yeah.
Yeah? Great. Okay, so keep your eyes there for me just for a moment. I want you to focus on that letter D for me. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So just keep looking at the letter D. Okay. So, what brings you in today? Is this a routine test? Anything troubling you at the moment?
More of like a routine kind of checkup test. Yeah.
Perfect. And tell me a little bit about your glasses. When do you tend to wear them?
Actually, on the way here today, I had to wear them because on things like the tube, I can't really see the timings or like the destinations of the trains, kind of things that are far away. I should wear them when I watch television, but I don't always.
Fair enough. Yeah. And when you do wear your glasses, do you feel like you can see everything quite well?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I think so.
Is it as sharp as they were before when you first got them?
I do think they might be slightly less sharp than they used to be, but this pair, I think it has been almost 2 years, maybe even a bit more
since you'd updated them.
Yeah.
Okay. And when was your last eye test?
Maybe about 6 or 7 months ago now. Yeah.
And what was the outcome of that test? Did they mention any changes in your vision, or was everything the same?
I think for that one it was the same.
The same? Yeah. Good. And are you experiencing any flashing lights, floaters, double vision?
No.
Good. How's your general health?
Good, I think.
Yeah, good.
Hopefully.
Do you take any medicine regularly?
I just supplements and things like that.
Ever been to the eye hospital for any reason in the past?
Like as in like the NHS?
For your eye, so like surgery to your eye, injury to your eye, or anything like that at all?
No, not for anything like that.
Perfect. And last one. So immediate family members, so I'm thinking more mum, dad, brother, sister. Anyone with any eye conditions you're aware of, or systemic conditions? So not so much glasses, but you know, like glaucoma, macular degeneration, things like that.
I don't think so. My mum has something, but it's not one of those. So.
Is it like astigmatism?
Yes.
Yeah,
thank you. I always forget the word for it.
Yeah, that's just the shape of your eye. So most people will have it, to be honest. It's more common to have it than not to have it.
Right.
But your eye is just a bit more like a rugby ball than a football.
Okay.
Yeah, easily corrected with glasses. And do you drive at all?
No.
Great. And how many hours a day would you say you use a computer screen, tablet, mobile phone?
Oh my gosh. The bigger question is how many hours I don't use it. I kind of use it all day except for my lunch break.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
a
enough.
lot.
And do you wear any contact lenses?
No, they kind of scare me.
Fair enough. And do you smoke at all?
No.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to do a quick pre-assessment. So we're going to get a rough idea of your prescription, measure the pressures in your eye, and we're also going to use an Optimap to take a wide field image of your retina. Okay. And then we'll come back and then we'll start checking your vision. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Great, no worries.
Thank you.
Follow me. Great, so I'm just going to give this a quick clean. Perfect, so have a seat over here for me.
Thank you.
Great. So, just going to dim the light slightly. Great. So I'd like you to just place your chin on the chin rest and forehead on the bar for me. Are you comfortable?
Yep.
Yeah. So you're going to see a hot air balloon. I'd like you to just focus on the hot air balloon for me. It will come in and out of focus. Don't worry. Just keep looking straight ahead. And we're going to move to your other eye. Okay, and now you'll see a green light, and it's going to be followed by a few gentle puffs of air into your eye.
Okay.
This measures the pressure inside your eye. It's the thing that gets everyone. And we're going to come here. It's nice and wide. Lovely.
So scary when I know it's coming.
2 more and all done. So just 1 more. Perfect. Okay. And now if I can get you to just slide across in front of this machine. So this is the Optomat. It'll take a picture of the back of your eye. The way this machine works is you're going to see a target. I want you to try and align your eye to that target. So it's a bit like a bullseye.
Okay.
Then you're going to see some colours. The colours will tell you if you're in the correct position or not. So it's a bit like hot and cold. If you're too close, it's red. If you're too far, it's blue. The colour you're looking for is green. But you will very quickly notice it's very small movements that will change the colour. But I can see what colours you're seeing as well, and I can see where the target is, so I'll help you.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
so not
you.
to worry. So let me just set it up here first.
So I'm looking for green.
You're looking for green.
Okay.
So it's just going to take a few seconds to load.
Sounds like it's taking off.
Literally. Okay, so can I get you to put your right eye directly inside that hole for me? You can keep both eyes open if you like. Sometimes it's easier. And you want to go a little bit closer. And then you get the green, a little bit back, and big flash of light. And I'm going to take 2 images per eye. So that was fantastic. Another flash. Lovely. And now can I get you to put your other eye in for me? And think there. And just 1 more image. And eyes nice and wide as you can. And we're going to get it to that green. It got a bit of a blink there, so I'm just going to repeat that one if that's okay.
Okay.
So eyes nice and wide and flash to follow. Great, amazing, beautiful picture. Perfect, so have a seat back there for me.
Sorry,
and we're
so much makeup.
Oh, don't worry, I clean it each time, not to worry.
Thank you.
Okay. So Melissa, what we're going to do now is I'm going to put in your current prescription into the machine.
Okay.
See how well you can see with that, and then we'll tweak it to see if we can make your vision any better. Okay?
Thank you.
No worries. So I'm going to bring this machine down. So this is just a phoropter. Does everything automatically for you. So just nose in the centre, eyes through the eyepiece. Comfortable? Yeah. I can bring it higher, lower.
Yeah, a bit higher might
bit
be
higher.
good. Maybe a bit lower.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Perfect. No worries. If you need me to adjust it at any point, just let me know.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. So I'm going to put in your current prescription. Can you read the bottom line at all?
LCNK.
Fantastic. I'm going to make those letters a little bit smaller. What can you see now?
It's a H or an M. I'm going to go with H. P. L. C.
Okay, and try the line above.
V. F. L. N.
Good. And how about with your left eye? Can you see the middle one?
V. F. L. N.
Good. Can you see anything on the very bottom?
Yeah, it is H,
Mm-hmm.
K, no R, K,
That's fine, don't worry. Most people can't read that one.
Okay.
So I want you to look at these four here. Tell me, does it look sharper? Does it look clearer to you in 1, 2, or does it look the same?
I think 1 was slightly clearer.
And now 1, 2, or similar.
2,
And have a look at these circles now. Are they sharper? Are they clearer in 1, 2, or are they the same?
I think 2 was slightly better, yeah.
And now 3, 4, similar.
3,
And better in 1, better in 2, or the same.
2,
And better in 3, 4, or similar.
similar.
Okay, and now better in 1, 2, or the same.
2 is much better.
And now 3, 4, similar.
4, 4.
Okay, so I'd like you to focus on those 4 letters there for me. Tell me, is it sharper? Is it clearer in 1, 2, or the same?
1,
And now 1, 2, or the same.
2,
And have a look at these circles now. Similar thing again. Is it sharper? Is it clearer in 1, 2, or similar?
1,
And 1. And now 3, 4, or the same.
4,
And better in 1, better in 2, or the same.
2,
And now 3, 4, similar.
3,
And lastly 1, 2, the
2.
same. 2. Okay. Going to make it a little bit blurrier now. Can you see those 4 letters?
L, C, N, K.
Good. Tell me, is it sharper? Is it clearer in 1, 2, or the same? This is 1, and this is 2.
1, I think.
Okay. And this is 3. This is 4. 3, 4.
Probably the same.
The same? Okay. Have a look at those circles now. Clearer 1, clearer 2, or similar.
Yeah, they're quite similar.
Yeah. Going to show you some lenses. Tell me if you can tell a difference between either of them, okay?
Okay.
So this is 1,
Okay.
this is 2. Or does it look the same?
Wait, I didn't notice.
Didn't notice the difference? Yeah, so this is 1. Give me 1 second, it didn't save what I wanted it to save. There we go. Okay, this is 1,
Yeah.
and this is 2.
I can't
No
tell.
difference?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we're going to just check the reading now. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to bring this chart in front of you, covering your left eye. Can you read N5, which is the second to last paragraph?
Yes. 32 Grobic lenses are something special.
Perfect. And can you see it with your left eye?
Yes, yeah, I can
Yeah.
read the same thing.
Good. Both eyes working together nice and clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, so keep your eyes there for me just for a moment. I want you to focus on that letter D for me. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So just keep looking at the letter D. Good, and now Can't seem to find my pen. That's fine. Just have a look at the smiley face on this for me. Yeah, so up close, can you see it?
Yep.
Great. Good. You can sit back. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No worries. So, to be honest, your vision is the same. -1 is absolutely fine for you. Yeah, you seem very well with those glasses.
That's good.
So, absolutely fine, nice and stable. And now we're just going to check the health of your eye, just to make sure that's looking good, and then I'll show you the images as well.
Okay.
No. So, can I get you to place your chin on the chin rest and forehead on the bar? Comfortable?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so just going to dim the light down.
So close your eyes for me. I'm just going to check your lids and lashes first. And open.
Okay, so I'd like you to focus on the white light on this side here.
If you need a break or anything, just let me know.
Okay.
Now look up towards the ceiling. To your left hand side. Down to the floor. And to your right. Eyes nice and wide.
Good, and now I'd like you to follow the light over here for me.
Look up. To your left. Look down. To your right. And now can I get you to look directly into
The machine's lights. Fantastic, you can sit back. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to give your eyes a minute or two to recover from the lights, because it'll all be very blurry for now.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you a photo of your eye. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the bright things to disappear. Oh. Things I do for the internet.
Let's have a look. This is an optomat.
Oh,
So
wow.
you have two images. You have the black and white one at the bottom, then you have the colour at the top.
Okay.
Sometimes you can have some retinal damage which isn't picked up on the coloured image, and you'll see it on the black and white. So that's why you have
Right.
two of them. So sometimes, for example, you can have liquid leaking at the back of your eye, so there can be some sort of kind of bleed or something like that. And you wouldn't necessarily see it over here
Right.
because it kind of just blends in, to be honest. You wouldn't really see if something is raised or not in terms of fluid. whereas you would see it on the grayscale, like something would appear differently on the grey one. So it's important to have two, it just gives you more information. So that is your retina. In the centre, well, a little bit off to the side, you have your optic nerve. So the nerve takes all the information and sends it to the brain. In the centre, you have the fovea, and it's within the macular area. And that controls your central vision, gives you the ability to read, gives you colour perception. So those two parts control most of your vision.
Okay.
And then you have the rest of your retina. Now, in terms of the rest of the retina, you still need that to be really nice and healthy, because if something was wrong there, so prime example is like a retinal hole or a retinal tear. If you have one of that like in your periphery, it can kind of seep through and come to the center, and that's what they call a retinal detachment basically. So if you don't have that projector screen anymore, no matter how healthy your nerve is, you know, no information is going to your brain.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Wait,
that
is a tear something that would have been like physical, like
So,
scratching your eye?
no, so this retina is inside your eye, so we're looking through your pupil to go inside your eyeball.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
But you can get tears, for example, say in your car accident and you hit your head, that kind of impact can lead to a retinal tear inside.
Okay.
A common one is people who are a lot older, you have the jelly, and your jelly, which kind of maintains the shape of your eyeball, lines to your retina. As you grow older, the jelly kind of just gently comes apart and it just suspends itself. But what happens is it kind of it adheres to certain parts of your retina more adhesively, so it's quite strong in some points. So sometimes when the jelly is coming off, it pulls, and when it pulls, it can give you a tear.
Right.
So that's a common one. People who are quite short-sighted, so once you're kind of above a -3, -5, when you're -10, you're at a much higher risk of a retinal tear. That's because your eyeball is simply just longer, so your retina is more stretched, there is more strain on it. But essentially, you need your peripheral retina to look as healthy as the two main parts anyway.
Right.
So the Optomap is great because it can map out quite a lot of your retina. Normally, I probably wouldn't see as much unless I dilated your eye with drops to make your pupil bigger.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
they could do that.
oh yeah, absolutely. So, you know, if people come and say, oh, I feel I'm getting like flashing lights, which you tend to get if you have a retinal detachment or tear or something like that, you would always have to dilate someone's eye, make the pupil a little bit bigger so you can, you know, look as far as you can to make sure the retina is healthy.
Right. Can it be hereditary, the retinal detachment, or is it often
It tends to
a
be
wear and tear thing?
I mean, being short-sighted can be hereditary, definitely. And then if that carries on, then yeah, at a higher risk, definitely. And similar thing here. So we just want to look here.
It's so high quality.
It's really, really handy. So I did see this in your eye. Just a little bit of pigmentation. It's nothing to worry about. It's something you'll just keep checking it each time you come in.
I wonder where that is. Is that because I've got someone like a very obvious brown bit on one of them. I can't remember which off the top of my head.
The white part of your eye?
Yeah, I've got like a little brown freckle thing on one of them.
So that one's normal. This is something you can't see. This is still inside your eye, so you would never know this is here.
Oh wow!
This is not something you'll be, so not to worry.
That's so cool that you can tell though.
And we took images the last time you came actually, so if we compare it, it's there as well.
Oh!
So that's what we want. We just want to monitor it, and the way your eyes looked then, we want it to look the same today.
Right.
Yeah, you don't really want changes at the back of your eye.
Okay. That's good that it's the same.
That's the same. We got a bit of your hair last time, but that's alright.
I think I might have still had a fringe.
But yeah, we've got a really, really nice image here.
So when it takes two is the first colour and then the second
Is the black and white.
Right.
Exactly. And a little bit of your lid there, but that's all good. So the next time you come in, so I'd recommend an eye test every year. Next time you come in, take the photos again, and it's really all about tracking changes over time.
Right. Yeah.
It looks very healthy.
Fascinating.
Very, very healthy. So I'm just going to put a quick note. Okay, so are you happy with your current glasses?
Yeah, if it hasn't changed, I think
Continue
it's
with them?
fine. Yeah.
Absolutely, no
Yeah.
problem. So we'll email across your prescription to you.
Okay.
If from now within the year you feel like changing them, just use that prescription and you can get some new glasses if you need to.
Yeah. Thank you.
But everything's nice and healthy. If you have any concerns, just come on in.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
I noticed one thing. I actually remembered one thing when we were doing this. Like recently, just in my right eye, sometimes it's like twitching.
Okay.
I think it's probably just from stress.
Yeah.
And like whenever I Google it, it's just like there's nothing you can do about it. It just twitches, and I can't find anything.
Yeah. So
But-
that is true. So it is
Okay.
literally just like a muscle spasm that's happening.
Right.
So with a twitch, it should generally just stop. It
Okay.
tends to be linked to a few things. So it can be dehydration, stress, lack of sleep. So it tends to have a trigger.
Yeah.
So if you know, maybe you are a little bit stressed, that is
Yeah.
probably your trigger.
Okay.
And I know it's not easy to be less stressed, but things that can calm you down. So you should eventually just kind of stop the twitch.
Yeah.
The only treatment that can be done for twitches are if they become like constant, so that's actually a condition. And the only treatment is really like a Botox injection to your upper lid to paralyze the muscle, basically. So obviously you would want to go to that extreme,
Yeah.
but it's normal. It is literally just your muscle spasming. So drink a
Yeah.
little bit of water, do something that you find relaxing, and really the twitch should go.
Yeah, it's just irritating.
It is, yeah. I get some too, and I'm just like, stop it.
Yeah, and it's like some days more than others, and I'm just like, oh, just chill out.
Yeah.
It's always
Maybe
the
try
right
like a cool compress. See if that helps at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just the corner on the corner
Yeah.
to stop.
But don't worry. Normal, nothing to worry about.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes when I Google symptoms for anything, it just
Oh, yeah.
comes up with all these
Google
scary
is a
things.
dangerous place. In terms of, the freckle you mentioned on the white part of your eye, how long have you had that for?
So I didn't know I had it until I think it was about a year ago. One of the eye exams, someone picked it up. So I don't actually know how long I've had it for.
So you never really noticed it?
No, I guess it's, if I'm looking at myself straight in the mirror, I don't think I can see it. I'm not looking for it, so I never really noticed.
Okay.
But it might have been there a while, to be honest.
So what we can do is I'll see if the machine's actually working, but I'll try to take an image of it, so then
Okay.
at least the next time you come in, we can just keep checking. Yeah? They tend to be common, but like anything on your skin, we just want to make sure it's not changing, because if it is, it needs to be looked at. Are you going home straight after this?
Yeah, probably, I think.
Had a good day? Was it busy?
Not too bad. It's quite quiet at the moment. I think everyone's in a good mood because it's sunny. So.
That always helps.
Yeah, it was nice going home when it's still light outside.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
It does. London's not as nice at night, so
Yeah. And it just makes you feel like, when you finish work, there's more to your life. Like you can just do
still
something.
time that's
Exactly.
yours. Yeah.
Exactly.
I can't believe it's been a year since my first one.
Yeah.
It's gone really quickly. Yeah, okay.
Just like a mole on your skin. It's like a mole on your eye.
So I guess it's the same when people are checking if moles.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Essentially, you don't want it to change too much.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anything sinister, to be honest. So not to
Yes.
worry, but it's good to just check.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Now that I know I have it, it's something special about it.
Absolutely. So that's all done. So we'll see you again in 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very, very welcome.
Thank you.
Great.